What is up, everybody?
Smashing, as usual, smashing.
Smashing.
Yep. Welcome, everybody, to
He's
the
British
first
now.
round showdown. Yes, smashing. That is bloody smashing. Whatever the heck they say.
Right. Something like that.
Yep. Hey, guys,
How are you
thanks for
doing?
stopping back in for the first round showdown of podcast. We are knocking it out today. I am doing okay. Just burned
Anything?
through dinner before jumping on here. Not too bad.
Been up to anything good?
Um, you
Playing
know,
any games?
trying to get motivated really because it's just squeezing in, how it is, squeezing in work, squeezing in family time, making sure it all doesn't take over from family time, taking care of my teenage sons,
Yeah.
and squeezing in 40 plus hours at work. It's really tough to stay focused with trying to stream. I'm very limited with streaming now because of my schedule.
Yeah.
But yeah, try to get it in whenever we can.
When did you stream last?
I tried streaming yesterday. I streamed Skull Monkeys for 20
Hell yeah.
minutes, and was loving it. People were coming in, they were hadn't really seen it. It's
Yeah.
one of those
Oh, yeah.
ones that it's one of those ones that came out, not really many people know about it.
Right.
And like 20 minutes in, I don't know if it's TikTok or what, but every single, like, for the last like 2 or 3 weeks, every once in a while something will happen and like the whole system shut down.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't streamed, so I don't know, but I wonder if anybody else has had those problems.
Well, I was in my buddy Jedi Master Tater's live just a little bit ago, and he said he's been having problems with it's been kind of off and on TikTok at least. And earlier today when I was on my the PC version of TikTok and I was scrolling, all of a sudden this notification kept coming across my screen saying, "Sorry, servers are having problems, retry again." And I would turn it off, or I would exit out of the app, get back into the app, 30 seconds later, come right back into the same problem. So I don't know if it's TikTok or what.
Hey, Dodo.
Dodo, what is going on? Appreciate you stopping in. Great.
Yeah. I earlier today I was on TikTok and I clicked something. I think it was an ad for something, and I think I accidentally clicked it. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But it took me to a white screen and it had
Right.
like script.
Really?
And I couldn't get out of it. I had to just force close the app and
What the
reopen it.
hell? Something's got to be going on.
I think it has a lot to do with the sale.
Someone was telling me about that earlier this week.
Because I know an American company took it over.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it has something to do with that.
Like fully took it over?
I think like 60%.
Oh, damn.
Or
Yeah,
70%, or a majority. Yeah. They have a majority stake in TikTok USA.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Well,
yeah.
But yeah, other than that, haven't really been doing too much. I took my kids to see Scream 7, which I haven't seen any of them except for the first one. But my youngest, he wanted to see Scream 7, and we went, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. They brought back whoever was left from the first movie, so they brought, it was okay. Obviously they had to make, the newer and newer these movies are, it's a lot more pop culture from this time now than back in the day. You know, everybody's got a cell phone. Everybody brings out their phones to kind of videotape what's happening, but yeah, it was pretty good. I was really happy with it.
The world star in it.
Yep. So
that's good.
Yeah. What about you? You been doing anything? How's everything been at the restaurant?
Fucking didn't work, man.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah. What have I been up to? I started playing Ghost of Tsushima. I think we talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been playing that a little bit. That's really all I've played.
Nice. My son beat that, and for Christmas, I think I got him Yote, and he's been playing the hell out of that. And that is both games, absolutely beautiful. Graphics are great. The sound effects are great. The gameplay is great. The soundtrack is beautiful.
Combat mechanics are so good.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. So, But yeah, other than that, haven't really been doing too much. Just trying to squeeze in some streaming and kind of drop the ball with like I said, making content, a little bit here and there. So just haven't really had the energy, squeezing it in, and it's like it almost feels like I need to lose sleep to be able to squeeze in a little bit more time for myself. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's pretty much it. But you have a unknown or underrated title ready to shoot out whenever we get onto that topic.
You can do it right now if you want to.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Thanks for coming back to the First Round Showdown podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Freedom Gamer 38. Sit back and relax as we go over an underrated, if not unknown, title some of you guys might not have heard about. We already know the Final Fantasy series has come a long way since the NES. They do such an amazing job with a lot of the storytelling, the soundtracks, and the lovable characters. And most of the time, whenever you talk to any retro gamer, they have nothing but love for Final Fantasy VII and all of its characters. But did you guys know that Vincent from Final Fantasy VII actually had his own game? Sit back and enjoy as we go over Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of Cerberus for PlayStation 2. Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII is a 2006 action role-playing third-person shooter video game developed and published by Square Enix for the PlayStation 2. This game specifically is part of the compilation of Final Fantasy VII Meta-Series, a multimedia collection set within the universe of Final Fantasy VII. This game is set 3 years after the events of Final Fantasy VII and focuses on one of the playable characters, Vincent Valentine. In this story, Vincent is targeted by Deepground, a mysterious organization that plans to awaken the creature known as Omega with the ability to destroy the planet. The game begins during the climax of Final Fantasy VII, as Vincent and Yuffie help to evacuate Midgar, which is about to be destroyed by Sephiroth's meteor spell. Vincent finds the body of Professor Hojo slumped at the controls of the Sister Ray cannon. After a flash of lightning, Hojo's body seemingly disappears, and before Vincent can investigate, the cannon explodes, forcing Vincent to escape with Yuffie. Even though this game is a third-person shooter over the shoulder, players can switch to a first-person view to get right into the action. This is such an underrated title, and I personally am happy that I still have it in my collection. Also, last time that I checked, they released the HD version on the PlayStation Network. Definitely one you guys need to check out.
There we go.
Yep, really great game.
And now I got to do the thing I always do.
Check it out. Yep. It's got a little bit more of an arcade style feel. But I mean, it's pretty good. It's like I said in the video, I'm pretty sure they brought it out for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 for the PlayStation Store, as far as I know. So
you can pick this game up for $29.48 complete in box.
Nice.
And anytime it's a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 disc-based game, I'm always going to give that complete in box price, because who buys
I don't
disc games without the case and the manual?
I don't. And this has the case, the seating, and the beautiful manuals that games don't come with anymore. Absolutely.
And even
on the back, it has on the back, and that's one of the good things about the manual is it also promotes other games. That's Valkyrie Profile 2,
the game that nobody's ever heard of.
Right. So all the way around. Oh, it even has the register card still.
Like
so,
PS3 and that generation still came with manuals, but I think like PS4 they just came with like an insert. It wasn't even a manual.
The register card.
No, I know what game is that.
Oh, it's a Final Fantasy Dirge of Cerberus. Yeah, it's a
Well, did you being fancy on the register?
Yeah. So, but yeah. When it comes to when it comes to collecting, even it would really take a lot. Like if I found something that was really expensive but really cheap and it was only the disc, I might put a little extra time into, okay, this is like $100 game. I can get the disc for like $20. If I can maybe find the manual and the case separate for even cheaper, maybe I'll do it that way. But for right now,
Yeah. Um, let's see, any games coming out this week? Or I know we just got Resident Evil 9 that just came out.
Dude, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's playing it, scrolling through Twitch, scrolling through TikTok, YouTube. Everybody's playing it. No, me neither. You know, like the last Resident Evil game I played and I bought was Resident Evil 7. I heard Resident Evil 8 was great. It continues however many years, like 2 or 3 years after Resident Evil 7. You're the same dude. You still play as Ethan, which I might pick it up eventually. But once Resident Evil 7 came out and they did the remasters and all that, I've had not really a lot of not a lot of get up and go to pick up this one. So maybe one day.
You know, there's kind of a lot coming out this week, but nothing interests me really. But today we have Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered.
Oh, nice. Is
we
that
also
PlayStation only? Or is that Steam?
It's all of them.
Okay.
Yep, it's everything. We got today. The only one that I am interested in is Scott Pilgrim EX.
I was going to say Scott Pilgrim. That came out today too.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I haven't even seen box art, or not box art, but like trailer. I haven't seen any screenshots. I haven't seen anything about that.
Yeah, I mean it's out today.
Yeah.
I think I did see a trailer.
Eventually, you might have to show us a trailer of it to see exactly what it's all about.
Let's do it right now. Well, right after we get done with this, we got Pokemon Poketopia. I don't know, another Pokemon game coming out.
What's that? Generation 9 or Generation 10? They're on now.
Gen 10 will come out next year.
Okay.
This is just like another. It's Switch 2 only. Something. Slay the Spire 2, March 5th, early access, which I know specifically Chaos is excited about.
Oh yeah.
He loves Slay the Spire. It's one of his favorite games.
Okay.
We got a couple coming out next week. We can talk about next week, but
okay.
I'm still waiting on Mouse PI for Hire. That'll come out this month.
Yep. I feel like that's going to be a good one to stream too at some point.
I might do it right here on the podcast. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
When does that come out? What's the exact date? I think it's the end of the month.
Sometime at the end of the month.
Let's check what Steam says for our release date.
I need to get back on Steam and see what type of deals they got.
They pushed it back to April.
Oh,
okay. My heart.
One more month. One more month.
All right. I look up that trailer. I got some somewhat news that's not really kind of video game related.
Yeah.
Not related. Bruce Campbell came out today and said he has cancer.
I was just telling Amber that. I was telling the kids that. The kids are like, "Who's this?" I'm like,
"The king."
Never mind. That's what I said. I said he's like the king of horror.
He's the king.
Yes. But yes, very sad. I didn't really read too much into it. I heard about it on the radio this morning when I was sitting in my car waiting to go into work. Is it like, it's not terminal, right? Like, is this something he can fight?
He said it's treatable but not curable.
Okay.
Which I feel like most cancers are not curable.
Right.
Like, because you go into remission, which means it always has the chance of recurrence. So
right.
Hopefully, you know, it's something that can do that. And
yeah, he's still kind of young, I guess. I mean, he's up there in age a little bit, but
he's 67.
He's still doing. I mean, what was the last thing that I think I saw him in? He was in something a few years ago.
Ash versus the Evil Dead, probably.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
He did another show that only had one season on Peacock. He played a sheriff of some sort, but he's got a couple.
Oh, you know what? I think you might be right.
There's a few Evil Deads in the works. So,
oh wow, they need to come out with a remaster or a remake of the PlayStation 1 game they came out with, because I had it and it was the tank controls, you know, the graphics. They could have did better, but I mean they were limited. Oh, here we go.
Scott Pilgrim.
Simulated gambling, use of alcohol.
I'm for it.
Oh, it's another beat 'em up.
It looks clean.
It does. Oh, it's a new story. Nice, nice. Oh my god, you can play as Matthew Patel. What the hell? And Lucas, what? Oh, so some of the X's, okay. A lot of action. Upgrade your character to customize. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like the original game, but then they optimized on top of it.
Available now on PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's the Tribute is the same company that did
Oh, there's
Shredder's
your.
Revenge. Yeah. Oh no, I hit the wrong one.
Nice.
They're the same company that did Shredder's Revenge.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're
like
gonna have Anamanaguchi do some of the soundtrack again, because I'm pretty sure they're the ones that did most of the soundtrack in the first one. But that's cool. It looks good. Yeah, so here on the website, or the one thing I was looking at, it says Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. So for right now, I guess it's just a PlayStation, unless someone messed up on the website.
Yeah, because I'm on Xbox right now, and it won't even let you it won't let you buy it. It does. It has some weird. I don't know.
Okay. So it shows up, but it won't let you do anything with it.
When
So
I
maybe
looked in the app, I couldn't find it.
Okay. I was going to say, so maybe it's a limited release for right now.
Yeah. Oh, Rick, that's a shame.
Ricky, what's going on, dude?
You would have really enjoyed being a part of the top 10 list for today. This one's right up your alley, bud.
There you go.
I picked it with you in mind.
Nice. I'm going to have to watch the VOD later. Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's a shame. You know.
Doofus with a surprise. What's the surprise?
The surprise. Well, that was the new
song. Oh yeah. Good stuff.
We're bringing back the wheel.
Yep, we're gonna hit it up again. Not as difficult.
The wheel of less misery, but still misery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be more of reviews than challenges.
Yeah.
To beat the games. We're gonna tackle games that we
give it the old college try.
And now we don't have to do short games that we can beat in a week because we don't have to actually beat the games.
Right. We can
do Game Pass games and
do
whatever we want.
Broadens the horizons a little bit.
Yeah.
Stuff that we've been looking forward to, and then maybe stuff that we've never even heard of. We can still do some of those one-off games, some of those weird titles.
I like weird titles.
Yeah.
I was looking. I had the Xbox app open originally to see if there was something that we could try out for next week. because we didn't really get the wheel together, so
No.
we can just check it out and
Yeah, see what's going on. And then
yeah.
yeah. Never did jump back on that Mio, huh?
I haven't yet. No.
I played it the one time, or I played it for a couple hours the one time I was telling you about, and I still haven't.
Yeah.
Just so much with, like I said, just so much with trying to squeeze in some type of streaming time for other games. And then on the weekends, just squeezing time in general, man. It sucks. It sucks being adult.
It does. We don't get to do the things we once did.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just going through right now, see if there's anything that
All right.
stands out that I think both of us might like.
Meanwhile, in this day in gaming, for a few years, we'll go through a couple games that came out around this time, however many years ago. I'm only going to hit a handful of them here. There's a huge list right here. Like this week, apparently a bunch of different stuff came out in history. Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. So it came out for the original Xbox and PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 version came out 23 years ago at 2002. 2002 was 23 years ago. Can't believe I'm saying that.
That hurts.
It does. It totally does, because I graduated in 2002.
Yeah.
So,
and like that means like people who are 18, they don't even remember. Like it still baffles me that adults don't remember the World Trade Centers.
Right. Right.
They don't remember 9/11.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's absolutely just crazy to me.
Now we were just talking about Resident Evil 9. The first Resident Evil is 30 years old. 30 years. It's absolutely insane. Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge, which was on Game Boy Advance. I think I played that a little bit. Came out 22 years ago. There was a game that was like Tenchu. It was called Red Ninja. I think we touched base on it on the list, possibly last year. That came out for the PlayStation 2 as well, 2 years after Tenchu came out, back in 2005. 2005. Let's see. Halo Wars came out for the 360 17 years ago.
Oof.
Phantasy Star Portable, which I had Phantasy Star online for the original Xbox, but for the PSP, Phantasy Star Portable came out 17 years ago.
Yikes.
Tom Clancy Hawks, which was Tom Clancy's version of like Ace Combat, for the 360 and PlayStation 3, came out 17 years ago as well. That's insane. The first Helldivers came out for the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and the Vita 11 years ago. The first Helldivers, because I heard about the second one, but I had never even heard of the first one.
Yeah.
The Switch came out 9 years ago. Released for the Switch, Breath of the Wild 9 years ago already. And today, or supposed to be just recently, like you said, Scott Pilgrim EX was released. So
yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. I do not know. I'm looking forward to it, though. I played the hell out of the first one and leveled up most of my characters.
Yeah. I'll have to check it out. I didn't play the first one much, but I did like it. What I did play.
Which
it was always one of those games where I was like, I should play that, and then I just don't.
Yeah. Well, it originally came out for the 360, and then they took it off of the arcade. They took it off. So people that had it downloaded still had it, but if you deleted it, you couldn't get it back until I think Limited Run Games came out with a copy, like a physical copy, and then they brought it back out for Steam and I think PlayStation. Yeah, so
I got a game for us.
Oh, nice.
On Xbox Game Pass.
Okay.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
Is that the one you played? You played Shinobi, right?
I played Shinobi. I played a tiny bit of Ragebound, but it's Ninja Gaiden made by the same development company that made Blasphemous.
Okay. I can't remember if I downloaded Shinobi or if it was Ninja Gaiden. I think I might have played a little bit of that, if that's what it is. I think I might only played like the first, like the tutorial level, and then the first level after that. So I still do have a quite a bit, most of the game. Yeah, so definitely, we'll definitely talk about
that's
it.
Both right up our alleys. I think.
Hell yeah, definitely get back into that.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I need to check out the Shinobi, dude. You were talking about Shinobi, and I completely forgot about it.
It's so good.
Is it on Steam or is it just PlayStation or what?
I have it on Switch.
Okay.
Let me see. Art of Vengeance. It is on Steam. Switch, PS4, PS5, Windows, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X.
Oh wow. Huh. I might have to check that out. Yeah. Nice.
I could give you a review of that game right now. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yes.
10 out of 10.
You're saying it would be a S.
It would be, in my opinion.
It would be a
yeah.
S. Nice.
That was a fantastic game. So well done. John Musashi.
Nice.
Back at it.
Nice. How is it compared to? I know you said that you might have played. Would you have you played? You said you've played some of the Ninja Gaiden or no?
A little bit.
Like maybe the tutorial level or something.
Yeah, maybe like the tutorial on the first level. Okay, I haven't played too much of it.
Because I think I saw B-Tribe Wolf on here on TikTok. I think I saw him playing the Shinobi, and it looked absolutely amazing.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like hand-drawn type, almost like comic book.
Yeah.
Ish.
Nice.
It is fantastic. The boss fights are good.
Mm-hmm.
The platforming is great. You unlock different things as you go along, so that's pretty cool.
Nice. That's cool. I started playing The Messenger at one point, and didn't really get too far. I didn't put it down for any specific reason. I think it was just one of those things where I was bored one day and I'm like, well, I've had this downloaded. I've heard it was good. And then I played and I just never picked it back up. So it was pretty great from what I had seen and played. Never.
What did you get it on?
I think it was free for Game Pass at one point.
Really? Okay.
I think it might be free on Game Pass now. Maybe. Or maybe I got it for cheap and I wound up downloading it.
It's $19.99 right now. So
okay, so
they do sales and stuff, I'm sure, but
yeah,
that's one of those ones that I need to check out too.
Diablo is here. What is going on there, dude? Yeah, we're knocking it out, doing some good stuff. We're halfway there. It's already been 30 minutes. Wow, we've been having a great conversation here.
They do have a way you can share Steam libraries too.
Okay,
we need to probably look into doing that.
That's cool.
At some point, I have a lot of games on there that I would like to. I haven't played that we could share and review too.
Have you ever heard? You might have heard of it. I don't know if you've ever played. Have you ever heard of a game called Project Zomboid?
I have it.
You have it? I have it as well. And
I played it a tiny bit.
Yeah.
But not a ton.
Yeah. I haven't played it enough to really know a lot of the ins and outs, but it's definitely got a crazy difficulty curve.
Yeah, it was not easy.
But when I see people playing it that know what the hell they're doing, you can do a lot of stuff in that game. Half of the shit I didn't even know. Like, dude, I didn't know you could do that. You know?
Yeah, maybe I need to watch somebody play it so I can. Well,
there's this guy that I follow. I think his name's like Sneaky Nut or something like that. I think that's literally all he ever plays. So anytime I see him live, he's literally always playing. But yeah, another great zombie game.
Yeah, zombie games are good.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to.
Still waiting for State of Decay 3 though.
I know. I'm looking forward
still
to
probably never. Oh, the Toxic Avenger, yeah.
That game looks good.
Diablo, if you're still here, yeah, we were talking about we're going to go back to the wheel. And we're going to kind of go back to the original idea. Only we're not going to focus on beating the games that we play. We're going to just do a review. So we'll play the game enough. If we want to beating the game, that's cool. But like we'll play the game enough to where we can give an honest opinion on what we've played. So he says you guys should check out System Shock if you like games like BioShock. Yes, I have. I had the original System Shock back in the day, and I have System Shock 2 now. Both great games, absolutely.
I'm sorry, it's Toxic Commando.
Toxic Commando, okay.
But it's John Carpenter. It looks really good. It's like a zombie horde shooter type thing.
First person, third person?
It's first person.
Okay.
Let's read it. Pick a character and team up with 3 friends because it's time to save the world. Experience intense FPS action as you obliterate hordes of terrifying monsters. You may not be on the best team of mercenaries, but you are a toxic commando.
Okay. That kind of reminds me of The Killing Floor. A little bit. It was I don't know if that was Sandbox or not, but when I very first downloaded Steam, I think Chaos might have been telling me about that. What's this gameplay?
It's a trailer.
If we can get it to load up.
Dearly beloved, let's get this party started.
We gotta get going. Like now. Car's ready. Everyone in.
All right. Trying to beat Ruby's high score here.
Wow.
Get in the car, now.
All right, I'm coming. What the hell?
Diablo, you might be thinking of Creepshow. I was thinking about Creepshow as well. As soon as I seen that. What the hell is that supposed to be? A wannabe Cthulhu?
I turned
That's
the volume
crazy.
on that way up on accident, but I don't want to turn it down. But yeah, the game that he was playing on the computer was the actual
Is what the
gameplay.
game. I kind of figured
Yeah.
that's what that was. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But that cartoon animation style, I like that. They should have made the whole
dude.
game like that.
Yes, that would be awesome. It reminds me of the opening of Creepshow 2.
Yeah.
Actually, well, the intermissions of Creepshow 2 when you watch it, that type of art style was absolutely amazing. Yeah, it looks really good. And
They
when
should
did
have
you
had
say
the
that's
whole
coming
game.
out?
This month, I think, done the 12th,
Okay. Might have
and
to be.
it's multiplayer.
Yeah, we can do multiplayer. We can get a couple people in there to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if anybody's getting that game, let us know. We'll play.
nice. Diablo says I
Um,
just got System Shock 2 20th anniversary remaster from Limited Run Games. I still haven't been to their website. I still need to see what they have available.
Right now, they have Ren and Stimpy collection.
I think you were telling me about that last week, or I'm not sorry, not the last week, but the week before that they were going to be doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, it was. Let's see, coming.
But
soon.
didn't you say they don't have Stimpy's Invention?
Yeah, they don't.
That's crazy. Of all the
Yeah.
games, that was the big one for the Genesis.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
And it's gone off the website, so they've already
Okay.
sold out of it.
Yeah. There's probably still people on eBay or something like that has it.
Oh, for sure. But it's probably gonna be expensive. I got a top 10 list for us if you'd like to give it a shot.
Oh, yes.
This top 10 list is top 10 Metroidvanias.
Oh,
of all time.
okay.
And I will give you
Okay.
a hint. There are no major titles on this.
Really?
No major titles.
Wow. Okay.
No Symphony of the Night. No
I was gonna say there has
Metroid,
to be. Okay,
no
gotcha.
Super Metroid. No
Okay.
Castlevania or Metroid at all.
All right, so top 10. There's a lot of great third-party titles that came out for this.
These are all indie titles.
Now, would you consider what's the game? Omi? Would you consider that a top, like a major title? You know, that's the one where you like the little white fox.
Ori?
Ori is what it was called. Yeah.
Well, Ori Will of the Wisps is number 2.
Oh,
the list.
yes, nice. Okay, so we are playing that. Nice. That was a great game.
Mhm.
Both of those games were really great.
I actually
Let's
just downloaded another game from Moon Studios.
Yeah.
It's an action adventure RPG type
Okay,
game. But
nice.
I'll let you continue.
You brought me to the love of Blasphemous. Is Blasphemous on there?
Blasphemous is number 5.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, is there like Blasphemous and then Blasphemous 2 has a spot, or is it just 1 and 1?
There's only one on here that is a 2.
Okay.
As a second title. And
I've seen a lot of people play this before, and I never did pick it up. There was something a bunch of people that I used to watch a couple years ago used to play something called Cathedral.
no.
Cathedral's not
No
on here.
Cathedral.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I used to watch Retro Man Logan used to play the hell out of that. I think Boneyard tried playing it, and this buddy of mine, Callcraft, used to play the hell out of that.
I will
Wow.
say there were a lot of websites that had top 10 Metroidvania lists.
Yeah.
I picked this one strictly out of my own bias.
Okay, nice.
There were
I don't-
lists with Castlevanias and
Oh yeah.
Metroids,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, too easy.
Let's say I wonder if they would even consider it a Metroidvania. But there was a game that they came out with where you played this like alien, this green or this red goo alien called Carrion. Is Carrion on there?
I know what you're
You know what
talking
I'm
about.
talking about? That's not on here.
On here though.
Okay,
No.
that was another great game. I
I
played.
think
the
that
hell
was
out of
on
that.
a different list.
Okay, that was definitely a great game. Damn. Griff's huge on Mega Man. So, Gravity Circuit,
No.
would that be considered? No.
I think that's just more of a
that's more of a stage
Yeah.
type. Okay. Cyber Shadow.
no.
Damn, I'm gonna strike out on this damn thing.
There's one game on here that if you don't get it, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Really?
Maybe 2, but there's one for sure. If you don't get it on this list,
Oh, man, I'm trying to think.
I don't even know.
It's got to be either Silk Song or Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight is number 1 on
Hollow
the list.
Knight is okay. Hollow Knight.
I will say though, that is not the game I was speaking of.
that's not the one.
Nuh-uh.
Bloodstain.
Bloodstain's number 9.
Bloodstain's number 9. Okay.
Not the one though.
Really?
Yeah, there's one game on here that if you don't get this one game,
Oh, man, it makes me want to just go into my list of. Oh man, how many am I missing off the list now?
6.
5, 6. I'm missing 6 off the list. Damn, I'm screwed up.
One I've not heard of.
So you said there's no Castlevanias on this list.
No.
Man, now that I'm on the spot, I'm completely drawing a blank.
That happens, you know.
Great Metroidvania games. Metroid Fusion?
No Metroid.
No Metroid. So no. So you mean no big titles?
No big
Oh,
titles. These
damn.
are all indie games.
Prince of Persia?
No.
Okay, I didn't think I haven't played it. It doesn't really look that good, but I thought maybe someone would put that on.
It was actually pretty decent.
Was it really? Okay.
It wasn't terrible. I wouldn't pay for it like I paid for it,
Yeah.
but I would
Okay.
play it. Like if it was free, I'd play it for sure.
How about either Inside or Limbo?
No.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
so they're pretty well. It's not really Metroidvania because it's kind of like a continuous.
I haven't played Limbo or
Diablo says we should retry Chakan. That's
No.
insane.
Diablo, you want in on this action? The
He
top
might,
10
yeah. If
Metroidvanias?
you guys definitely help me, man, because I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of.
I'll
so
give it. I'll give you all 3 more minutes to rapid fire off answers before I tell you the rest of the list.
So Cathedral's not on there. We already got Blasphemous. Is Blasphemous 2 on there?
No, there's
Okay.
only 1, 2, and it's not Blasphemous.
Okay.
I feel like I feel like we've talked about one of these games on here. So I think you'll remember it when I tell you, but I don't know if it's anything you've played.
Oh, Diablo said any platform games, as in like platform or PC.
Well, they're all like
They're
from
probably
my
all
knowledge, all side-scrolling Metroidvanias.
okay.
So all of those are gonna, a little bit of platforming, or
Are there like any extremely new games on here?
no.
Okay.
One game came out last year. 2 games came out last year,
Okay.
I think.
So Ninja Gaiden and Shinobi wouldn't be on there.
No.
Okay.
I don't
Man.
think they're really Metroidvanias because I know Shinobi's level based.
Okay,
So.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
each level is kind of Metroidvania-ish, but it's not really.
Yeah.
Good game though.
Damn. Man, yeah, I'm completely drawing a blank here. No, Diablo, these are going to be Metroidvania games only. It's a top 10 Metroidvanias. So like Blasphemous is on the list.
Hollow Knight.
Ori, Hollow Knight. Oh, Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight, is that considered a
Shovel Knight is not on this list.
oh,
It was on another list. It was like number 9 on another list.
okay.
And I feel like it should be on this list,
okay.
but I love Shovel Knight.
They had a Blood Rain side scroller. Blood Rain's not on there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Wow.
All right. I've talked about the prequel to one of these games a lot.
Prequel.
It's actually one of my top 5. And it's top 5 on this list too.
One of your top 5 side scrollers? Top 5 side scrollers? Oh, Celeste.
Celeste is not on the list.
What? That is insane.
This is
Cuphead.
It's a
No, Cuphead's not really no, Cuphead's not a
Metroidvania.
Metroidvania, no.
All right. Number
Man.
3 is Ender Magnolia. Ender Magnolia is the sequel to Ender Lilies, which is I talk about anytime anybody brings up Metroidvania.
I think I might have heard you talk about that a little bit. Okay.
It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Okay.
It's so beautifully done. And if you can ever check it out, actually you can check it out because I have it on Steam. I'll let you play it.
Okay.
Number 4 is Nine Souls, which those 2 came out last year. Nine Souls.
That doesn't sound familiar at all. Yeah.
Nine Souls, I believe, is free
Okay.
on Game Pass. Number 6 is Guacamelee 2.
Oh, is that one with the wrestler guy?
Yeah, we've talked about Guacamelee.
Oh, yep. Long time ago. I didn't know that was a side-scrolling platformer. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to skip number 7. I'm going to come back to it.
Okay.
Number 8 is a game called Unsighted, which I've never heard of.
I've never heard of that either. No.
And then number 10 is Animal Will, which I have heard fantastic.
I've never heard of that either. Wow. Okay.
Number 7. I'm disappointed you didn't get this one, Freedom, because you're going to kick yourself in the ass when you hear the name of it. Number 7 is Dead Cells.
Oh my God. How did I not bring up Dead Cells, dude? How did I not think of Dead Cells? Oh my God.
I've seen you play that so many times, and you made me play
crazy.
it. I for sure thought if you're going to get any of them, Dead Cells was going to be it.
That was farthest away from my mind. Absolutely, man.
And like, while it's a roguelike, it's still
kind of Metroidvania. Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
It's like every death spawns a new Metroidvania.
Yep, absolutely. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Son of a bitch. That's crazy. Good stuff. That's a good list, though.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
I mean, that list is like all games that I would probably play. But
Nice. Yeah, half of those games I had never even heard of. That's cool.
yeah, Hollow Knight, obviously, Ori, Ender Magnolia is on my list. I have it on my Switch. I need to play it.
Yeah.
Nine Souls, I played a little bit of. Bloodstained, I couldn't get into Bloodstained. It was too anime-ish.
So
style.
it was literally, it pulled a lot from Castlevania. A
That's
lot
true.
from Castlevania. Like if you didn't know it was called Bloodstained, you would think that it was just another. You would figure it was another Castlevania where you just played as a witch instead. Yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Definitely.
I'm so surprised you didn't get Dead Cells.
Dude, I farthest thing from my mind. Absolutely. I am kicking my ass here. Diablo says the only side-scrolling Metroidvania-like game I've ever played and recommended is Paradox Soul. I feel like I heard you talk about that before.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, Paradox Soul. But some of those other ones I wouldn't mind checking out. Yeah, half of those I don't even think I've ever heard of half of them.
Yeah, I don't think I'd play that game.
Paradox Soul.
Doesn't look like anything I would enjoy, but
you said it doesn't.
Not to me, but yeah, I really need you to play Ender Lilies.
Ender Lilies.
It is fantastic.
Yeah.
You play this little girl. You're this little girl, and you don't fight directly. You harvest souls of like dead warriors.
Okay.
That you can have fight for you.
Okay.
You
said you have it on Switch?
I have it on Steam.
Oh, you have. Oh, it is on Steam. Okay.
Yeah. So if we can figure out how to link our Steam libraries,
Ender Lilies.
But it's
wow. I mean, I've never seen that before.
It might be better to me than Hollow Knight. It might be better to me than Blasphemous.
Okay.
It's up there. It's hard for me to choose a spot for it in the top 3. But
nice. Yeah, I definitely might have to check that one out. Is it? And you said there's a prequel?
Well, Ender Lilies is the prequel. The sequel is Ender Magnolia, which made the list. Ender Lilies didn't even make this list, so that's got me more pumped for Ender Magnolia.
Bloom in the Mist.
Yeah, that's the new one.
Okay. So which one came first? You said
Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights.
Okay, Ender Lilies came first, and then this was the sequel. Okay.
Ender Lilies also very hard, not an easy game.
But we love those. We love those Souls-like Metroidvanias. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, this game.
Like Blasphemous, when I played it, after I saw you play, I'm thinking to myself, man, this is gonna be tough. But then it's like a lot of those other great games, it challenges you, but like it challenges you enough in a way it makes you want to come back, and it's like, dude, I know I can get this shit.
Yeah, it's not like the challenge is impossible, and it's not hard because of like the mechanics of the game.
Yeah,
it's genuinely just a difficult game, and you can do it eventually.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's how it was when I very first heard about Cuphead, and they were like, dude, this is going to be like just as hard as Contra. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, I suck at Contra. When I started playing that, I was very intimidated at first. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. We're going to try it. But yeah, it's all about, what do they call it? Sequences. A lot of times it'll be sequences. And then, once you get the enemy down to like 3/4 health, then they change it up, so yeah, really good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the same way with, Blasphemous and Ender Lilies is the same way, you get like halfway through the health and they scream at you and then they start doing something different.
That's how that Mio game is. So I got past the first boss. And it's one of those ones where the boss, it's difficult because you're very limited for your abilities and stuff like that. But then I beat the first boss, then I got to the second boss, and I'm thinking to myself, dude, I can't even see how this guy moves. How the hell am but yeah, a lot of those games just challenge you and do really good stuff. So
yeah. I need to check that game out again. I made it to the first boss and I didn't beat him, and then I started playing something else.
Yeah.
That's the problem with having a big backlog of games. You just gotta, you get distracted so easily.
Yeah, well, so 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I started playing. I finally downloaded, like I said, Silent Hill 2 Remake. And, Silent Hill 2, like I said before, is my most favorite out of the series. So I enjoyed this one, and I'm finally at the apartment complex, which is literally only like a quarter of the way through the game. So I've only had time on the weekends to play because I want to be able to put a significant amount of time into it. But yeah, absolutely. Diablo says, would you guys ever play Holiness Miami?
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of that either, no.
The only thing I can find is Hotline Miami.
I was going to say maybe he means Hotline Miami. That's that top-down shooter, right? Something like that.
Yeah, it is.
Top-down, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I like those kinds of games sometimes.
Yeah.
They're good to like just kill time.
Yeah. What system is that for anyway?
I see it on Steam. Came out in 2012.
Wow, already.
Yeah. Only on Windows.
Okay, gotcha.
But it has a 10 out of 10 rating on Steam.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good, Diablo. We kind of figured that's what you meant.
That makes me even more intrigued.
Yeah. The fact that it's that well known.
It's got a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, how many games can you think of that have a 10 out of 10 rating on Steam?
Top gaming headlines, I guess, to finish this out with. We got a few more minutes. Let's see. Obviously, everybody's been talking about Resident Evil 9. The latest entry has achieved one of the highest user scores of all time at the Metacritic.
Does it say what the score is?
It does not, or at least what I'm looking at right here, but you might be able to look it up. Like I said, I've seen a lot of people streaming it already, talking about it, enjoying it. It looks good, but like I said, ever since Resident Evil 10 or 7, and then the 2 remakes came out, I haven't played anything else after that. I'm really looking
88.
An 88, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. God of War spinoff. Obviously, we were talking about that 2 weeks ago when we were looking at the state of play. That looks like it's going to be good. Sony's Santa Monica Studios is reportedly developing a new action-focused, smaller-scale title within the God of War universe, which we've already talked about. What's that? God of War: Son of Sparta.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Call of Duty has a new Battle Royale mode, which I haven't played any of the Call of Duties here recently. They have a Black Ops Royale is announced, taking inspiration from the Blackout mode that they had in previous games. Apple Gaming says Apple launched a dedicated games app in iOS 2026 and Mac OS to boost AAA titles on the Mac. So iPhones, iPads, whatever. Like you said, Pokemon news, Generation 10 games, Pokemon Winds and Waves were announced for 2027. Winds and Waves, okay.
Generation 10.
Yeah, while Pokemon Pokapia has garnered positive reviews. Okay.
Doesn't even come out to the 5th.
For its blend of like Minecraft and Animal Crossing. That's what it says. Yeah, basically.
Weird. So it's basically Pal World.
Kind of is what it sounds like. I don't know if you were really were you ever into the Far Cry series?
I played a little Far Cry. The only one I ever really played and got into was Primal.
Primal was good. It took me a little bit of time to get into the fact that they didn't speak English, and it kind of threw me off. But once I finally got into it, Primal was great. And I love the fact that, me and video game references and movie references, there's actually the Flintstones car underneath the water in one of these small sections of one of the maps that I had found. But anyway, Ubisoft reports suggest Far Cry 7 is in development along with a separate Far Cry extraction shooter, which I'm guessing is going to be like 4-player co-op or whatever.
Yay.
With the focus on smaller, high-quality, long-term releases, I guess. Yeah, more extraction shooter, whatever.
I'm tired of
Yeah.
extraction shooters.
I don't know. I never really got into them. You know, what's Diablo said? Diablo says if you like games like Hotline Miami, check out Headbangers in Holiday Hell. I feel like I've seen that. Is that like a animated type of? Maybe. Let's see. Other than that, upcoming releases we already talked about, or we've seen probably. Street Fighter 6 Season 3 character Alex is to arrive. I don't know who Alex is, unless I've seen them and I just don't know what their name is. Indie Spotlight, Indie World Showcase highlights titles for the Nintendo Switch and potential Switch 2. Closures, Highguard is shutting down permanently. What's Highguard? Highguard, Wildlight Entertainment. Highguard is permanently shutting down March 12th. What did they come out with? Hero shooter, free-to-play, platforms. Oh. It doesn't really say what they open up with. Shutting down. Yeah, it doesn't even give you a list. That's crazy. But yeah, other than that, you know, not too much else happening this week. Do you have anything? Bless you, dear.
Gesundheit.
Yep.
I have nothing else.
Yeah. Is there anything? Yeah, we don't really have anything else going on this week. Diablo says Marvel's Wolverine comes out in September. Ooh,
That game looks really good.
it does. We saw the trailer for that when we watched the State of Play, didn't we?
No.
Or did we look it up separately?
We've
think we
watched
looked
that
it up
separately.
Yeah, separately. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a more darker version. Yeah,
Yeah. Lots of blood and guts.
yeah. So we'll see.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. So you said this week we're going to be doing which game now? Oh,
Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound.
Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, we'll play a little bit of that, and then we'll come back next week and give our
Opinions.
We'll talk about it. We'll break it down a little bit.
Video game professional opinions.
Yep. So, do you want to go back to maybe start a new grading system, or do you want to just kind of talk about it and that'll be pretty much it?
We'll talk about that. I think we should do a
Okay.
grading system, but
Yeah,
I
we'll
got
talk
an
about it.
idea.
All right, cool, awesome. We'll definitely talk about that. So, but yeah, other than that, nothing really else going on. It was great having everybody in here. Diablo, absolutely is knocking it out as usual. Rick came in earlier. My sweetie was here, and Dodo was here, knocking it out. Not too bad, but I think that should be about it for us, man. Shlomo, it was great seeing you, buddy, as always, and I will definitely hit you up here in a little bit, and we'll talk about how we will be proceeding with the rest of that. If you have any ideas or whatever, just, hit me up on the Discord. So,
all right, we'll do.
All right, we'll see you guys later. That is going to be it for us. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We love you guys so much, and we will speak with you again soon. We are out.
Have a good one.